Alright, back for Planet Coaster, and today we are going to be finishing up, hopefully, this ride. And I believe I figured out how to add triggers to this. We will do that in a second. And I also realized I thought I was done with the pirate theme of laying that down, but I have to build something here around this. I can't just have this sitting here without any pirate themed stuff around it. So that'll be our final mission, and then we got to design up the back of this and then the inside of the cave, and then we will be done. But on those triggers, let's see, we click this, and then we make trigger sequence. And we have it down here. I moved it, I was looking at it before. Have it here. Connect objects to trigger. Connect that. Confirm. So then it should only pop up if I move it back slightly. Right there. So there's one, and then we'll add another trigger, which I want to be up here, so I can get it going. For this alligator, but maybe right there. Then we'll connect an object, which would be that, and confirm it. Be done. And now I just have to wait for a piece of the ride to get over there so I can actually test this. Can I get on the ride camera of this? Alright. I'll see you over there whenever we get to the triggers. Let's see, does it work? Does it work? Hey, there we go. Maybe a little bit before that, because you'd have to be looking over there to see that. And you want to be looking... Well, maybe because you're looking that way and it scares you. Maybe. What about this one? Alright. Not bad. Torn about that first one, though. Don't know if I want that to be that far over. So let me bring up the triggers again, and let me see at a trigger sequence. Push that back a bit to like right there. And we'll call that good. Okay. So now, focusing on this, I want to block off like this much of the section, because then that gives me, I will have to probably block this off as well with those newly found spikes we got in the DLC that I enjoy much better than the other little wooden ones. So this one can look a little off, doesn't have to be perfect as long as it's blocking this. We'll just duplicate. Do that. Just work our way over. So I want it to cut off like right here-ish. So we'll actually sink that down just slightly. Have this here. I don't care if they're different height. It's not a big deal. Because I do want to have some sort of entrance to this. I'm trying to decide what I want. And we should probably add these paths in here. Do I want a natural path? I might use a natural path for this. Yeah. Bring you down. Because that's the exit, I believe. So maybe you can exit out here. We'll see. Because then the entrance got to be the queue path. Can I have fake queue paths like they're on the ground too, or not? I don't think I can. Maybe wood. Yeah, looks like we're doing wood. That's fine. Can make that wood too, so it'll kind of fit in with what we're doing. Should I have them both just enter in one big entrance? Maybe. Yeah, like if I move it over, like here, because I want to move this. Come on, go back. God. so it's the most annoying thing to work with is these paths. This is the exit path, so be like right here. Because I might keep most of the paths like walking on grass up here, just because why not? Well, once again I have changed my mind. We're gonna do 2 separate entrances. Because now, oh man, it's just, sorry I changed my mind so much. It's just I get so many ideas flooding through, and then when it doesn't work out, I'm like, oh well, go back to plan B or plan C. I can delete them from here, right, without actually, yeah. Okay, just, no, I want to get rid of this. Get rid of this. Thank you. Because if I have 2 boats, or boat pieces hanging up here, let me get those out. Ship, I believe it was? Because it wasn't a boat. The boats are the other things. So I want to drag this up here. Have it like this. Maybe up a bit, right about to there. Then I want to put... Do I want this leaning forward? Possibly. Let's put angle snap on that one. Or maybe even like that. Yeah, I like that actually. Duplicate that. Nope. Okay, duplicate that, and then we're gonna rotate you around so you're like that, and then it fucks up. Okay, never mind. We'll just replace another one down here. There's something like that. And then possibly get this thing here. And rotate it like that, and then push it back, and then push it down. Just try to fit it in right into here. There we go. Yeah, just something small like that we can fill in with the similar stuff as this. Sorry about that. It'd be kind of weird if, you know, this was like a little village thing and you go on a pirate ride. You know what I mean? Like, it goes through all this pirate section. You want to make this pirate as well. So let me start dragging my Q path through. What's this one? Just curve that over, like through here. And we'll leave that go. And this natural path will have, turn it in length a bit. So I can get a little curve on it. And it goes through just like that. Don't mind it. Might have a couple extra spikes just randomly placed throughout here. Just so it's like, hey, don't fall off, you know, even though they don't care about it. Kind of want them to fall off, really. I'm debating on whether to leave this the same or alter the shape of it. I kind of like how weird it looks because it has bits that hang off. I could add some stuff to it. Oh, I need one over here. That's right. Wherever this fits in is where I'll cut it off. You're like right there. Now what can we put here? Let's get rid of this and put on the pirate theme, our favorite theme for some reason. This has actually taken over quite a bit of the park. It was originally supposed to be medieval, but the story behind it was that pirates came and was taking over parts of the park. They've just taken over much more than what I expected them to take over. So, one of these back here wouldn't be bad. It just has to flatten the ground a bit, because it's not going to stay very well. Let me do that right now. Foundation, let's say right there. There we go. Looks fine to me. So I'm trying to take up as much space as possible, so we don't have to place down what do you call it? So much grass. That's one of the big problems I've had, is just too much grass. You know what, let me get the little 2-meter one. Put that like right, and sink that down quite a bit into the ground. Have a little gap there. So I guess I'll do this little bit as well in Tropic theme. I'm probably going to build a bunch of pirate shacks around this, if I can. So we're going to check, we're going to test that right now. I always mess up the filters for this, because it is in rustic, so it is right here because of the little platforms that I use. Sort of like, how close can I get this before it fucks up? So right there. It's weird how it doesn't do that until I actually place it down. Let's turn that grid height down as much as possible, because we're going to try to make this look a little different. Not much. Lower that down. We'll have one really low to the ground here. Can't have one there, but I can have one on this side. I have 2 there. Can I put one in the middle? Oh, I wish I could. We'll add a fake one in there. It's no big deal. If I turn the grid size down, I might be able to squeeze it in there. That does kind of work. And then we'll just lower this down. We'll have another lower one here. We'll just have one extra random one over there. As you can see, I'm getting much faster at building these things. So hopefully that's a good thing. I love whenever it resets. It's my favorite. There we go. So now we just gotta look at the pirate shacks. Oh wait, go back. No, go back. Just so I don't have to come back into this menu. The ones that are up normal, I want to add this too. Alright, time to add the pirate shacks in. Don't have to be perfect. I'm going to add 2 of them in here, 2 of the smaller ones. Just because. Why not? I should have put in some of the smaller ones as well, which I will do. I'm actually going to go back through that now that I think about it and get rid of some of them. This facing this way. Face here. Maybe a little one here would be better. Go into here. Yeah, one like that, and then get rid of this. And just do it something like that. Nothing too crazy, but just enough to where it's separate. So I don't want too much height on those, now that I think about it. I don't want it to overshadow what we got going on back here. So you want the line of sight to be, you still see the towers in the back. From pretty much no matter how far back you are. I did not see that sticking out. How do I want to fix that? Do I want to poke out just a little bit of terrain? Just pull enough? Yeah. Yes, I do. Okay, so now that we have that, I'm trying to see how... I need some netting here, that's what I need. Wherever it is. There it is. Gotta put some netting inside of the area as well. But again, just trying to take up some space where it's not, you know, super needed at the moment. Like some netting here would be nice. Some tucked in the corner would be okay as well. Probably there. Then maybe on the edge. If it works, if my camera wants to zoom in enough, there we go. That's a little too much on that. Where is the skeleton? There we go. I do like that. I want to hang a couple off on the other side here. There we go, and then we'll do one on the other side. Right on the edge. There we go. So now we can try to just design this up with some extra material so it looks nice. Nothing too crazy I want to do, but I would like to add some barrels stacked under here. How many can I fit? I don't think I can get 4 high under here. I'm going to try it. Even if I don't make the actual shape completely, I'm fine with it. As long as I get like part of it started. You know what, I'll leave it like that. Why not? And probably, I haven't used these in a while. Those would be good along here. Don't know how else that would be used, but maybe around like this. Bring that in with some X movement. Put some benches along here so you can sit. But I don't know how far I want that to go. Maybe just like these two in here. Be somewhere to sit. Oh, what if I had a little pirate shack that was a shop? Like just right in here. Like you leave and you get like a souvenir or something. I haven't used this in a while. This could certainly take up some space. I feel like that would be useful on the end. But the point is you just take away the animation to it. So it's just on a stationary thing, so you don't see that going. And we can just stack shit on it. Works for me. Yeah, what if a little pirate shop worked here? I might be up for that. I kind of want to build it on this. But it's so sunk into the ground that it's just here. We'll see. We'll see if that works. Where do I go for the shops? There we go. Staff. Gift shops. Get a balloon when you come here, why not? Why do I have that path? Is it like a makeshift path? I hope so. So I don't know if I can actually put the shacks on. I'm gonna have to build something similar to what I did near the water. Once I find the shacks in here, because I know they're in here. I'm just blind and can't see them. No, it actually does fit. That's interesting. I was not expecting that to work. Alright, now if I could just add in some extra things around it. We'll see. Some pieces of something to block it off. It needs to be... Oh man, what if I... That could be something. Piece of a ship. Oh yeah, bring the piece of the ship over and then flip it up. Once I can get it to sit there for a second. That'll fit in here. We're gonna bring it down a lot though. It's not gonna be up in the air like this whatsoever. So I want it to be pretty close up against the back of this. Yeah, something just like that. There's got to be a way to change that path. There's no way that has to stay like that. Why? Is it because it's elevated slightly off the ground? Well, then I'll just make a wooden path. There we go. Solve that problem. Is this fence part of that? Oh, it is. Did not realize I did that. Actually, get rid of that. We don't need that in here. That could actually go on the outer edge. Because we still have these to work with. I do want to bring these back just a little bit. Maybe use these instead. Just have them a little lower. Okay, that idea didn't work at all, so we're just gonna start placing some other things here. Wonder if I could... Now, see, that's too big. It gets in the way. I'm trying to think. If you're coming in this way, you want to see some cool shit. But you don't want to see the shop at the end until you're leaving. You're like, oh shit, balloons? Let me get that. I still gotta find a way to cover that up, though. Probably just with some wood pieces I'll scatter in there. And in the front. On the top, probably. Find something for that. Just put a boat up here. Just put a big boat. Just ruin it. Plop it in. I am going to put one of these over here just because I like the way those look. We're going to fill space here with something. It's mostly just going to be junk. I'd say. Can I fit that up here? Yeah, it looks like something that would go there. Have a wheel. If I align the surface, I can get you to... Well, that doesn't really do much. Yeah, we'll take a line the surface off. Maybe once I get this sorted. Turn it around the other way? Yeah. There we go. So they look like they go together anyways, so. Have a boat hanging off. Possibly. What if I could hang a couple boats off the edge? Like how I did with the buildings over here. I wonder if that's possible. There's gotta be some way to do that. Oh yeah, that's I could smack the jetties onto the side of the building, hopefully. Although I don't think that'll really work anymore. But I do have those new ones. I'm just looking at these just to get an idea of what to do here on how to hang those boats off the edge. It is possible. I probably could manage it with one or two things here. But maybe I'll save that for the sped up version because I'm trying to get some simple things done here. Gonna put some barrels down. Is it a camp? We don't need another camp up here. Like I said, I wish I could delete certain parts of that. There's nowhere I can put this that this will be useful up here, so that's pointless. I could have this not aligned to surface. And connect up these two in a very subtle way. Lift it up slightly. And there we go. I like that. Now I need those barrels I've been looking for. Small wooden barrel. Yeah, those don't. Try to avoid using those. Do not look good. Just gonna stack some barrels randomly here. Yeah, if I had another one here and then I make the path rock just like up to there, because why not? And let's see, what else could I make a rocky texture? There's not much else really. But I will take this and put that here. Lift it up just slightly. Put that on a flatter surface, hopefully. I could probably just tilt it and then sink it in a little bit. Yeah, there you go. Trying to get all this placed down before I add in the, you know, tons of grass and flora and everything. That takes so much time to put down. Didn't spend as much time as I did on the first pirate section with this, but it took a while. But I can definitely tell I'm getting faster at building this stuff. So I've just been arguing with myself for like the past 5 minutes on what to put here. So I decided on flip the boat over like it crashed, have a little fire. I don't know how a boat would get up here anyways. Replace the explosive barrel with a regular barrel because why would you put that near fire? Put an anchor and another barrel. That's pretty much it. I will put maybe two. I might put two here. 2 cannons. I'm trying to think. How low can I get this before it starts sinking? There we go. It's really confused. To lift that one up slightly. Stationary and stationary. Then maybe just add some regular. Add the dynamite up here. That's what it is. It's not in this section though. At least I don't think it is. Put a barrel here. We'll take the pirate section off. And we'll type in dynamite. One here, and then we'll put this here. Pretty sure this isn't a prop that explodes. It's just a thing of dynamite. Yeah. So now we need a crate. Just a medium one to stick back here. Yeah, that works. Maybe a large one here. That kind of blocks it. Medium one. Medium one over here, and then maybe like a smaller one just sitting here. Do a thing of dynamite up here too. What else? Small crate here and possibly here. Let's get the, what is it, barrels? Can I use the small ones anywhere? I don't think so. You know what? Here, I'll put a small one in there. Put 2. Just because we don't use them very often. What is that? Yeah, why would I need that? Or just like a barrel there. No, that looks too similar. Get that out of here. Change my mind. So as far as I can see, I don't really think I need to add much else in terms of stuff to lay down. Maybe stuff inside of these, sure. But it might be time to put the plants in, which I'll save for the sped up version. There's one thing I did want to do over here, which was add a skull rock in, the big one. I want to add that in like right into here. Because I think that'd be cool to see as you're going in the cave. Yeah, you get a good view of it. I'll probably change most of this to rock here. Just because I kind of don't want trees or anything on that. Yeah, there we go. And then we'll design the inside of that, which will take a little bit of time for me. So we'll save that for the sped up section. Gotta change that. I just remembered. Gotta change that up just slightly. But yeah, I think that's enough talking for me. I think we're going to switch over to the time-lapse section so I can get this all finished up. And the next episode, we'll definitely start on building something else than pirate stuff. I promise. The pirate stuff should be completely done unless I have to mess around with something over here whenever I build this tower. But other than that, it should be done. So with that, see you next time.